Good morning, sir. Are you Randy Eugene Berkshire?
Yes, sir.
Do you live on M86?
No, sir. I live 1327 River Street.
All right, down there on the apartments on the river?
No, sir. In a house on Three Rivers,
Okay,
River Street.
all right. You've been charged with assault with Randall Wood with a baseball bat. That's charged as a weapon, felonious assault. It's punishable by up to 4 years in prison and a fine of up to $2,000. You're also charged in count 2 with domestic assault on Tamaria Pfeiffer, a resident or former resident of your household. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Chief Assistant Prosecuting Attorney Joshua O'Bear is here. Mr. O'Bear, what's the plea offer?
The offer is for the defendant to plead to 1 count of domestic violence. The felony would be dismissed.
Did you hear that, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Berkshire? Other than that, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this
No, sir.
or threaten you?
No, sir.
Well, the felony is dismissed and you're charged with domestic violence, which is a misdemeanor. Have you ever been previously charged with domestic violence?
No, sir.
Then you could be eligible to have this matter deferred under the domestic violence deferral statute, which means I would put you on a probation. If you successfully completed the probation, the charge could be taken off your record. Mr. O'Bear, does the prosecution have any objection to deferral?
No.
All right. Were you in Three Rivers on that day, which was January 20th?
Yes, sir.
And who is Tamaria Pfeiffer to you?
My significant other's youngest daughter.
All right. Did you and her get into some sort of disagreement?
Now, we was in the confines of our own personal bedroom, and she come in ranting and raving. I asked her to leave, and she wouldn't leave, so I just put my hand on her chest and tried to back her out and close my door. And that's it.
How's Mr. Wood play into this?
We were having an argument, and he threw something at me, and I picked up the ball bat. I didn't wield at anybody, swing it at anybody, or even.
Well, that charge is getting dismissed.
Right.
She wanted to confront about mail to the house. Berkshire started to get verbally aggressive and push her out of his room. Well, that's consistent with what you said. She said she got grabbed in the neck. All right, I'm gonna set this for sentence. I need police report, photos, and victim input. In a domestic violence case, the court is supposed to set it at least 10 days out. So let's look at the calendar here, see when Miss Harden is available. So Miss Pfeiffer doesn't live in your house,
No,
correct?
sir.
So she's not there. You haven't had to move out. You're in your own house. Jordan, I don't know if I've got you set for anything.
I'm not, but my schedule, I know you like to sentence on Mondays, so
Let's look. Oops. How about March 9th at 10:30? Does that work for you?
That works, Your Honor.
That works for you?
Yes.
That's a Monday. Maybe the snow will be melted by then. For sentencing. All right, Mr. Berkshire, put this on your refrigerator. Stay in contact with your lawyer.
Mr.
We're gonna
Berkshire is
get-
also one of the only ones who made an appointment, so.
All right, good for you.
Yes.
That makes things easier
Yes,
and
it
more
does.
efficient. All right, thank you. Any luck finding Mr. George?
He's upstairs in the circuit court. He was doing a hearing up there. And, I told the deputies that
All right, I don't think it's gonna work. She was considerably late, so
Thank
I'm,
you, Your Honor.
all right, thank you. Ms. Cowgill, I'm gonna reset you for a pretrial, have you come back rather than wait around. It could be an hour or more. So come up to the podium if you would.
I can move. I just have Mr. Rainey's sentencing.
All right. Are you Abigail Cowgill?
Yes.
You got charged with driving suspended. And I don't have Mr. George. He was here when you were supposed to be here, but he's not here right now. Maybe we can get him to help us. That was on January 6th. So let's take a look at your circumstance. You have an unpaid ticket for improper lane use from 2025, you owe $140. Well, let's take a look at this. I don't think I took it out of here. There it is. The ticket says that you were driving with a suspended license at South River Road and Lambert Road, not far from where you live, at about noon on January the 6th. Driving suspended is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Carries 2 points on your driving record, and it requires that your license be suspended. Let's take a look at your driving record. You're suspended because you didn't pay the ticket for improper lane use. You have an unpaid ticket in Kalamazoo for no proof of insurance. And this all happened while you're on probation. So you were restricted from 16th of January of 26. Starting January 16th, you get a restricted license. We're gonna need Mr. George. Maybe the city attorney will give you some consideration. Do you have money to pay your unpaid ticket that's here?
The 140?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
all right. Why don't you have a seat and we'll see if we can get the city attorney. Do you know Bradley Cowgill?
Sounds really familiar. I think I do know him. I think he's like one of my cousins or something.
He's got an open warrant for his arrest. So if you
If I
see
ever
him,
get in touch, I'll let him know.
if you see him, tell him he needs to get in here. All right, you have a seat and we'll see if we can get the city attorney to take a look at this. Paul, maybe you can round Tim up or let him know we need his help on this case. All right, Jordan, let's go back to your cases.
Mr. Berkshire is reviewing the advice of rights for misdemeanor plea right now in the hallway. We can make a record on Carrie Green. I think she left.
Carrie Green was an actress. She played the pretty girl in the movie Lucas, which is an 80s teen movie that I liked a lot. But I don't think that's this girl. All right, let's make an address or a description of this. Carrie Lynn Green, file 2690. What do we know about this?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Green did call my office last night at 5 o'clock to get an appointment for today. Met with her this morning. As I briefly indicated, the prosecutor's position is that if she rejected the misdemeanor offer of larceny under 200 a day, their office would pursue this as a misdemeanor versus a felony, larceny 200 to 1,000. I let Ms. Green know that and advised her we would need to make a record. I'm of the understanding she did have some, either she had a ride with somebody or she had borrowed somebody's vehicle to get here today. So my assumption is she was confused and left before we could make the record, but she was here. I did have conversations with her. And I do have a phone number for her now. So at this point, I guess I will defer to the prosecution on how they wish to proceed.
Do you want me to just set up first of the month pretrial for March?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jordan, are you here then?
I'm not, but I can be.
I didn't know if you had some appointments or anything you had to be there. You don't have any March 6th pretrials yet?
No, I don't have a duty week again until like April, I think.
All right, well, I'll give you a bunch
Thanks.
at 8:30. And I don't like the part where they call their lawyer at 5 o'clock the night before their court hearing.
Yeah, her message had indicated she had just gotten a phone number or something of that nature. So,
They're given explicit instructions to call their lawyer, make an appointment to discuss their case with them. They're also cavalier about it. All right, and she's cavalier about this.
like I said, she was here, so I'm assuming there was just a misunderstanding about
All
her
right,
having
well,
to.
won't do a
place
bench
this on.
warrant.
Thank you.
Prosecute misdemeanor set APT for 3/6/26.
Thank you.
And you saw Judge Stutzman's email and our responses. We're trying to stop appointing two different lawyers for the same defendants.
Yes.
And that's a MIDC thing. And it's very inefficient and it's stressful for you guys. So
Right, and I didn't know if that was gonna be the position of the court for that Mr. Guntle case that was set today. Mr. Gibson has the earlier file.
I didn't make any action on it,
Okay.
but we're trying to.
I don't mind. I just wasn't sure.
All right, so Brayton Jennings, we're gonna leave on for prelim.
That's Mr. George's case.
Yes, that's what he said.
Oh, it's now Tim George.
Yes.
So that leaves Randy Berkshire Hathaway.
Yes, I will get him from the hallway. He was reviewing the advice.
All right. You're supposed to get your license back January 26th. Did you get anything from the Secretary of State?
The only paper that I remember getting, and it's in my car because I keep it in there just in case I get pulled over. But it's a paper, basically what you said, stating that I was suspended from this time to this time, and then I'm on restrictions until this time to, I think, what is it, June or July?
All right, I want you to bring that with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna reset this.
And I did get insurance on the car. That's all paid for. That's all good.
You also have an unpaid fine
Which one, where's that from?
from here. It's $140. I'll send you out to see the clerks.
Okay.
Here's Mr. George. Jordan, are you done?
Mr. Rainey's sentencing.
Oh. He's in jail. Did they bring him up? We still have Mr. Moore's guy. Hold your baby.
She'll be 3 months, February
Well,
17th.
she's been quite cooperative. You've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
That's one of the
she's-
reasons why I wanted to try to take care of this
Yeah,
today.
you're good. You're good.
Easier, yeah.
All right. Do you have any source of income?
Me? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, obviously. Yes, I work at O'Reilly's in Portage on West Edge.
Are you off on maternity leave?
No, I didn't take my full maternity leave because I wanted to go back to work and I needed monies. So, I don't remember.
All right, well,
the
here's
date.
the ticket that you owe. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and adjourn this. I don't know what Mr. He just came in and did a flyby. If you pay off the existing ticket, they may reduce this to allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code.
So the only, sorry, if I'm able, so the things that did suspend my license were the unpaid tickets.
And an unpaid ticket in Kalamazoo, but then they gave you a restricted license in January. You got this ticket on January 6th. You didn't get your restricted driver's license until January 16th.
Okay, the one that says verify restrictions on record, that's why I got a new one, okay.
All right, so if you get a driving suspended from January 6th, it's gonna undo your restricted driver's license. And you're gonna get suspended. That's why I was hopeful that Mr. George might be able to reduce this charge.
Does the Kalamazoo one tell you what it was for or no?
It says fail to stop within a short clear distance. It looks like you paid that one.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Improper lane use here in Centerville, which I just gave you. Here's Mr. George. I know she was late for one thing. You were here when she was supposed to be here. This is Miss Cowgill. She got a driving suspended ticket in Three Rivers on January the 6th. She was suspended because she got some violations during her probationary period. She also has an unpaid ticket. She got this ticket on January the 6th. She got her license back as restricted on January 16th. To and from work, employment, course of employment, medical reasons. So as of right now, she has a restricted license effective January 16th. If she gets a driving suspended on this charge, it will undo that. She has an unpaid ticket of $140 for improper lane use that she's willing to pay. I didn't know if this is the type of case you'd reduce to a 257, 326.
Yes.
Because you were late, it caused Mr. George and Mr. Gibson to be here for 2 hours waiting to handle your case. And I thank both of them. What I should have done is just had you come back, but you got a very small baby. And Mr. George has offered to dismiss the driving suspended charge, which would cause your license to get resuspended. He's willing to amend it to a charge of allowing another to violate the motor vehicle code. That carries no points, doesn't get abstracted to your license, won't affect your ability to keep your license. Do you understand? Are you willing to plead to that misdemeanor charge?
Yeah,
All right, I'm going to give you a fine and I'm going to give you some time to pay it. Now, the officer eventually gave you an advice of rights. Do you have that with you?
yeah. 1 second. Sorry.
All right, other than this plea offer of this charge that won't go on your driving record, did anybody promise you anything to get you to plead to this
No,
or threaten you?
no. What's the date? Third, second, or third? Put the address of the-
Name.
Good morning, Paul. Well, he's been here for 2 hours. I don't know what he's been doing.
He's just gonna wait.
Yeah, he can just file a written waiver. Sometimes there's an issue of whether there's a violation, but there is none, so he can just file a written waiver.
So he said 10, 15 minutes. Went down here first, but
Well, this would take 1 minute, but I don't know where he's been. Must
he's
have
been in the building. since-
I know, I saw him, but he must have been talking to his client for 2 hours.
Okay.
He can just submit a written waiver. Okay. All right. Ms. Cowgill, were you driving a car on January 6th at about noon in Three Rivers?
Yes.
Where were you going?
So he worked, so he has to be at work at 10 and he works at Casey Autoland in Kalamazoo. So I dropped him off and then I think I had to take, I don't remember.
Who's he? Your child's father?
Sorry, yes,
Okay.
right there. My bad. I went to go drop him off at work and then I don't know if
You work in Kalamazoo and he works in Kalamazoo.
we used to live in Portage.
Okay.
Yeah, and oh my God, our lease ended and we had to move in with my parents and all that fun stuff.
All right.
But
All right. So you're living with your folks right now?
mhm.
All right. You got your license back, restricted. You can drive to and from work and other limited purposes. But this ticket on January 6th was before they gave you your restricted license on January 16th. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna fine you $75, $75 crime victims' rights fee, and a $50 state minimum fee. I'm gonna fine you $200. I'm gonna give you till the end of March because I want you to pay the other ticket first. This won't go on your driving record, and it won't affect your ability to keep or maintain your license. So you can pay it by credit card, green cash, certified check, or money order.
Okay.
I want you to pay it by the end of March. If you need more time, come see me.
And that's the $200?
Yes,
Okay, I
you owe
can do that.
140 on the other ticket.
I can 100% do that. I got you.
All right, you're good to go. Thank you, Mr. Gibson.
Thank you,
Thank you.
and thank you for the people that had to stay over. I'm really sorry.
All right.
I'm not happy again, ever.